Empowerment, an essential subject from Vinaypedia. Apart from the direct incarnations, there are innumerable empowered incarnations. They are also mentioned in the revealed scriptures. Such incarnations are directly as well as indirectly empowered. When they are directly empowered they are called incarnations, but when they are indirectly empowered they are called vibhtis. Directly empowered incarnations are the Kumras and Radha, Pithu, Ea, Ananta, etc. As far as vibhtis are concerned, they are very explicitly described in the Bhagavad Gita in the Vibhti Yoga chapter. And for all these different types of incarnations, the fountainhead is the Garbhodaka Yvu. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinay's empowerment category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books: know that all beautiful, glorious and mighty creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. A living entity especially empowered to act on behalf of the Lord is called Vibhti, whereas the Vibhu-tattva incarnations of the Lord, such as the Matsya Abhadra, Ki Avadhta Amna Arajaya Jagadahar, are called Vibhava. Armadbhgavatam 6.4. 45. A living entity who is specifically empowered by the Lord with knowledge or strength is technically called Vyarpa. As stated in the Kaitanya Karitamta, CC Antya 7.11, Krishna Akti Vinnahti Rapravartana. Unless a devotee is specifically empowered by the Lord, he cannot preach the holy name of the Lord all over the world. This is an explanation of the word Vyarpa. Kaitanya Karitamta, Madhya LL 20.165. A pure devotee of Krishna can make the same demands that Narada Muni is making. He says, if you follow my instructions, I shall take responsibility for your liberation. A pure devotee like Narada can give assurance to any sinful man because by the grace of the Lord such a devotee is empowered to deliver any sinful person if that person follows the principle set forth. Kaitanya Karitamta, Madhya LL 24.255. According to the Bhagavad Gita, any controller who has some specific extraordinary power is called a Vibhtimat-sattva, or controller empowered by the Lord. There are many Vibhtimat-sattvas, controllers or gods with various specific powers, but the absolute truth is one without a second. This Armadbhgavatam designates the absolute truth or the summum bonum as the Parasatyam. Armadbhgavatam, Introduction. Temple construction is meant for the general populace and neophyte devotees, but the business of advanced and empowered devotees is to write books, publish them and distribute them widely. According to Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvat H. Kura, distributing literature is like playing on a great mdaga. Consequently, we always request members of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness to publish as many books as possible and distribute them widely throughout the world. Kaitanya Karitamta, Madhya LL 19.132. After King Pithu gave his royal command, the planet Earth in the shape of a cow could understand that the king was a directly empowered incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Consequently, the king knew everything past, present and future. Thus there was no possibility of the earth's cheating him. The earth was accused of hiding the seeds of all herbs and grains, and therefore she is preparing to explain how the seeds of these herbs and grains can be again exposed. Armadbhgavatam 4.17. 29. Nara and Anarya is exhibited as renunciation. So all the different indirectly or directly empowered incarnations of the Lord manifested different features, but Lord Krishna, the primeval Lord, exhibited the complete features of Godhead, and thus it is confirmed that he is the source of all other incarnations. And the most extraordinary feature exhibited by Lord R. Krishna was his internal energetic manifestation of his pastimes with the cowherd girls. Armadbhgavatam 1.3. 28. Maharya Pithu is an incarnation of Vibhu, yet he is a great devotee of Lord Vibhu. Although an empowered incarnation of Lord Vibhu, he is nonetheless a living entity. As such, he must be a devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although one is empowered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead and is an incarnation, he should not forget his eternal relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Armadbhgavatam 4.19. 10.